everyone, it's Rose from the Painted Toad, and I am jumping on today to paint this adorable little wood pumpkin. So why don't you join me and let me know you're here, let me know how you're doing today, and I'm gonna get started, okay? I don't know about you, but I am, wrong camera, I am loving the blue pumpkins this year. So different color pumpkins are in, the greens, the blues, and I love it. Blue is my favorite color, especially teal, and teal is very in this year. So I've got a couple different ones. I think I'm going to go with this turquoise, and you can also use craft paints. I've been using a lot of the shimmery craft paints for a lot of my fall projects. And I will be teaching one of those fall projects, which I'll show you in a little bit. But I'm part of the Creative Harvest event, and that is starting this Sunday. So I'm going to be teaching this Sunday live in the Creative Harvest group, and I'll be showing you how to make some pumpkin candle holders out of wine glasses, which is super cool. So I'm just using a flat brush here and painting this in here. This is just a really fun, I think I got this from, I gotta remember, I think this one was maybe from Hobby Lobby. I bought so many different pumpkin things and little wood things, and I keep finding them all over the place. I went a little bonkers with the fall decor this year, but I can't help it. You go through the craft stores, or even not even the craft stores. I even found great finds at Target of this pre-cut wood stuff that you can just paint and personalize and decorate your house with. So if you're like me, I like to make things. I love making things. I get it. I think I get it from my grandmother. She was very crafty, very artistic. In fact, sometime this month or next, I will have to show you. I still have the little pumpkin that she made out of yarn and the plastic mesh. I don't know if you've ever used that stuff. That was my first crafting material. It was little plastic mesh. I think you can still get it. It's little squares. It's got little holes in it, and then you take the yarn and you would like take a needle and weave in and out of the holes, and you can make stuff with it. Like you could sew it together, and she made this adorable little jack-o'-lantern. So I will definitely have to share that with you at some point so you can see Grandma's jack-o'-lantern. Maybe I'll make one with you because I still have plastic mesh in a bin. I almost got rid of it, but then it's a craft supply, and who knows, I might need it for something. I don't know. Do you think, are all crafty people, artsy people, have a little bit of hoarder in them, I think? I also have all these corks, wine corks that somebody gave me. I didn't drink all the wine myself. But I have all of those, and I have another great pumpkin project I'm hoping to show you. What are you thinking of the blue pumpkins this year? Yay or nay? Are you liking the trends, or are you traditional, like pumpkins should be orange? Blue is weird. I personally love the blue. I think it's so much fun. My friend Melanie painted a beautiful door hanger, and she did the blue, and I've been dying to paint something just like it. It's so pretty. So I'm just putting this base coat on here first, and then I'm going to go back and add some accent colors as well, because you always got to add accent colors. So I'm excited to get the house decorated for fall. Everything that I've been showing you, I'm eager to put up and get into my foyer. I don't usually decorate this early. I don't know about you. Have you already started decorating for fall? Like I always seem to be behind the game, but that, I used to be working full time as a teacher, so I didn't have time to decorate. And that's one of the things I'm really loving about, being able to do this with you. Oh, hey, Melanie, I'm doing the blue pumpkin. I'm so excited about it. But I was just saying, like, I miss, I missed decorating. I didn't decorate anymore. Like, well, part of it was, especially around the winter, like Christmas holidays and stuff. When I was a music teacher, I had to put on like a musical, like a Christmas show with my students. And so that would be like a week or two before Christmas. And I'd be going bonkers trying to get that done. And then I'd get home on break and like nothing was done. Presents weren't bought, decorations weren't up. It was stressful. Like I didn't even enjoy decorating for Christmas or, the other how I didn't enjoy it because I didn't have time to actually plan and do it, and then it was just all stress. So, but now this year and last year, because last year was the first year that I wasn't teaching anymore full time, I finally got to decorate and enjoy it. But anyways, okay. So accent colors. I'm thinking I want to go. I've got this really pretty. It says green. It's like a shade of green, but I don't know. It doesn't look green to me. It looks more teal. Oh, yes. Yes. I know. I'm reading your comments, Melanie. I missed, here, I have Viridian, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained today. Ocean green was the one I wanted to add. I thought that would, I don't know. It doesn't really look green to me. It looks more blue, but whatever. According to Master's Touch, it's green. It's a shade of green. Yeah, so definitely looking forward to the decorating. Yeah, I used to for Halloween. Like it would be Halloween night, and I would be trying to carve jack-o'-lanterns like an hour before trick or treat, and my kids are trying to get ready for trick or treat, and then I'd be hanging like pumpkin lights and stuff and luminaries, and like I'm trying to get all this stuff done, and then like the kids haven't eaten dinner, and then they have to go, they're trying to go trick or treat, and then in Michigan, like 90% of the time for Halloween, trick or treating is like cold and miserable. Like it's beautiful weeks and weeks leading up to Halloween. And then it's like Halloween night, it rains and it's windy and it's horrible. I don't know how it is where you are. It's probably maybe a little warmer. Once in a while, we will get like a really balmy Halloween, and then everybody's outside with like bonfires and stuff. But yeah, other than that, it's hit or miss. So I'm liking this. I'm adding. This was what was this? I keep looking at the wrong one. Ocean green, and I'm just kind of mixing it a little bit with a teal. So I've got a little bit of both on the brush, and I'm just kind of adding in these little streaks here, just to give my pumpkin some dimension. And you always want to paint on a curve here because this is round. Melanie says in Tennessee, some years it's freezing and some years it's hot. Okay, so you guys get the freezing stuff too. Though I think your standards of freezing down there, I don't know if they're the same as they are up here in Michigan. There's actually a lot of Michiganders down where you are, though. I think you said you had family from Michigan. My brother, they moved down there. Like a ton of people moved down to Tennessee when the economy went really bad up here in Michigan, and the car companies, like tons of people got laid off and they moved. My brother-in-law, he got laid off and they moved to Kentucky. He got a job in Kentucky, and they were there for several years. They're back in Michigan now, but so there's a lot of Michiganders down where you are. We're taking over. Or maybe most of us are just tired of the winters up here. I love the seasons, though. I don't know about you, but I feel like I would get bored in a place where it's always the same. Like, I think Hawaii is always like balmy and like nice and 70 degrees, and which I would enjoy that maybe for a week or two, but then I would be bored. Oh, your mom is from Michigan, so you've heard stories, yes. Does she tell the old I had to walk 6 miles in the snow uphill both ways to school. I did have to walk to school in the snow in my snow pants. I remember that. I loved it though. Not like now I've always loved to walk, so that never bothered me. But on the really cold mornings, I think on the really, really cold mornings, I think my mom would drive us. Yes, yeah, we get 4 seasons. Sometimes we get 4 seasons in a day. Uh, I have literally driven within like 3 miles and had it snow and rain and like crazy, like from one extreme to the other. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, are you still on your trip? Are you having a good time or are you back home? That picture you took was beautiful. You and your friend. That was like a super awesome picture. I loved it. Yeah, I've got a few minutes to paint here, so kind of taking a little creative time. I've been doing way too much well, not way too much. It's stuff I have to do for the website, and like I'm trying to upload videos to my YouTube page. So if you haven't followed me on YouTube, make sure you follow the Painted Toad. Oh, you're in Arizona. Oh, how fun. What a great time. I've never been to Arizona. It's on my list of places to go, though. My in-laws they used to go to Arizona all the time. I feel like they went there several times. Sedona, they love Sedona. That was their favorite place. So that's on my list to go. And then, well, I have like so many places. So many places. I'm just adding a little bit more of the teal here. I'm going to break it up a little bit. I can also add a tad bit of white here. Oh, you've been there once. It's like a different world. Yeah, the pictures, it makes it almost look like it almost looks like a Martian landscape to me. You know, like the red. I always, when I think of Arizona, I think of like red sand and dirt and rocks, like rock climbers, like people climbing red rocks. That's what I think of when I think of Arizona. I'm sure they have more than that, but that's just, in my mind's eye, that's what I see. All right. So I'm going to go in and I have a little bit of raw umber, which is just a dark brown. You could use any dark brown. And I'm going to work on my stem. And let's see here. I might add some brown accents to this pumpkin as well, but not a lot, like just a touch. And I also love, this is one of my favorite colors. I use it a lot. This is Naples yellow. So I'm going to do that, a little bit of that in the stem. I don't know why I love this yellow, but I use it for a lot of different things. Do any of you get like attached to a certain color and then use it on tons of different things? It's like I'll get stuck on, I'm kind of like that with my fall stuff this year. Like with I'm doing the copper, the green, and the teal. Like I have a lot of stuff that I've done copper, green, and teal. And I'm just loving how that looks. There we go. So I'm just using this Naples yellow here on the stem. Just doing one little coat just to get this started. And then I'm going to take some of the brown while it's still wet, and we'll see how this looks. If it doesn't turn out the way I want, I can always change it. It's kind of mixing with the blue a little bit because the blue is still wet, but that's all right. I'm just going to throw more brown on there. Actually, that looks kind of cool with a little bit of blue in the stem. I'm just going to go right on top of there, throw in some more of the yellow on the top, and a little more of the brown. There. I think that looks kind of cool. It got some texture. And then last but not least, I was going to take some of the brown, and I think I want to add some brown accents in here. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go with some brown accents? It needs something. It looks too flat to me. So it needs something. All right. So I've got the teal. I did the I keep forgetting the color. It's ocean green. So I'm gonna use just a round brush here, and I'm gonna take a little bit of my umber brown, and I'm just gonna kind of throw in some brown accent lines here. Kind of taking a little bit out of your teal book, Melanie, if you're still watching. I think you had some brown accents in your pumpkin, and I just loved how that looked. Look at that texture, though. So I'm just doing a little curve here, and it's really important when you're painting. I mentioned this earlier, but if you're going for something round, you want to curve that because that's going to keep the roundness. It's going to make it look more real. And it's kind of cool on this, like if you were painting on a canvas and you wanted to do a pumpkin like this, you can kind of see how this side is curving this way. In the center, you've got curves both way, and then this side is curving the other way. So kind of something to pay attention to, because you could use that concept as you're painting other pumpkins or round shapes this season. So before I finish, don't let me forget, I want to show you what I'm doing in the Creative Harvest project that we have going on. It is an event. It's no cost to sign up. We have phenomenal artists. Some of you are watching. Some who are watching right now. But if you haven't been watching my my page, I've been posting a bunch of the different art projects that they're going to be teaching. So they're fabulous. We have all sorts of different, there's canvas painting, there's door hangers. I am doing glass painting. My friend Elizabeth is doing, what was it? Pastel, painting with pastels, which I'm really interested in seeing because I've never done that before. So I'm actually interested. I'm interested in everything everybody's doing. I'm looking forward to learning myself, not just teaching. But I will be teaching on, oh, I'm going to add more to that pumpkin stem. I'm going to be teaching on Sunday, and we have things going on all week then. We'll have a different teacher every day teaching a different fall-inspired project to help get you ready for the fall season to make some beautiful things for your home or to gift. You can always gift them to people. There, I'm loving that pumpkin. I feel like I could probably do a little bow. I'm not prepped to show you a bow today. I didn't pull any of my bow stuff out, but it might be cute to add a little bow or something to this. I'm going to go back in with my round brush and just do a little bit more of these teal, this ocean green, just to kind of pull that in and add some highlights. Because when I did it before, the turquoise was kind of wet and it was just blending in. So I'm just going to bring this in here. Yes, thanks, Melanie. Yeah, I think I will do a bow. I did go to Hobby Lobby, and of course they had ribbon on sale. I think it was last week or the week before, and I went a little bit of ribbon crazy. Not that I don't already have like 6 drawers of ribbon that my mother-in-law gave me, but I didn't have the other colors that I needed, right? Can never have too much ribbon, can you? Let me just pull some more of this color in. I'm just loving how this looks. I love the texture. This is making me happy today. I needed this little happiness here. It's been a busy week, and my kids started school and trying to get the schedule down and the timing down, and so I haven't taken much time to create, and it's so important that you do that. So important that you take time to make stuff. And you might say, well, I'm too busy, but I am too. That's why you gotta make time to do it. If you don't make the time, you won't take the time. All right. What do we think? I think I love it. I like how it looks. I could do other accents. I could do other things, but I don't have enough time. All right. See ya. Thanks for tuning in.